Hello and welcome back. I am Miss Bizz, and we are still in Northern Elsweyr. I am hustling trying to get it done so we can get into Southern Elsweyr. But I was going to head back to the area I last checked out, which was... I thought it was... Oh yeah, Weeping Scar, way down here. On my way from the Wait Shrine to see, if there's anything I left behind... I ran into Asher. Now, if you don't know who Asher
I heard you
is...
drove those cannibals out of the Forgotten Crypts. Must have been a horrifying scene down there.
You wouldn't happen to be traveling to the town of Hacker-Shay, would you?
Why do you ask?
I'm investigating a rumor about the town's leader, magnate Faina Derek. Word has it that she's a descendant of the Akaviri Potentate. A rather curious rumor, given that the Potentate's bloodline should have been wiped out over a century ago.
And why are you investigating this rumor? And I just remembered I did Morrowind Vardenfell on my warden. Asher probably doesn't know this character.
It's a personal matter pertaining to my grandfather's legacy. Painful as it is to say, my family's reputation depends on proving this rumor false.
Oh.
You wouldn't happen to be looking for work, would you? I could use a lending hand.
I can help you investigate this rumor.
Why don't you begin by speaking to the lady in question? The magnate should be in the town square. Strike up a conversation and see what she reveals. In the meantime, I'll begin my own investigation. See what I can dig up.
Can you tell me more about this town?
Hacker-Shay was built after the fall of the Akaviri Potentate.
Potentate.
It's been, let's see now, a little over 100 years now? Yes, right around that. The town was founded by the Akaviri refugees who fled during that time.
Okay, well tell me more about the Akaviri.
The Akaviri come from the land of Akavir, a continent east of Tamriel. They first invaded Tamriel in the First Era, but were ultimately convinced to join the Empire. Hacker-Shay is populated by their descendants.
And you said the Akaviri who founded Hacker-Shay were refugees.
Yes. The Akaviri took the fall of the Potentate as a rather obvious sign that they were no longer welcomed in Cyrodiil. Many of them fled to Elsweyr. Hacker-Shay is but one of the settlements that was founded.
So the people of Hacker-Shay are all Akaviri?
I suppose that's a matter of perspective. After all, generations of imperial marriages have considerably thinned the bloodline.
Makes
Still,
sense.
Hacker-Shay does strive to maintain Akaviri culture and customs, starting with the town's rather distinct name.
Okay, well tell me more about your grandfather's legacy.
As an agent of the Morag Tong, my grandfather had the honor of executing the last remaining heir of the Akaviri Potentate. But here's the tricky bit. My grandfather and the heir both disappeared during the attempt. The Morag Tong presumed them dead.
But now you have reason to think otherwise.
If magnate Faina Derek truly is the descendant of the Potentate, it proves without a shadow of a doubt that my grandfather failed. And such failure would be a grave dishonor to my family name. That's why I'm keen to prove this rumor false.
Makes sense. All right, well, I just need to get that glowing water skin out from behind you there, Asher. So I guess we are going to go talk to her. Where exactly is this? Oh, it's the town over there. It's weird that the quest is kind of in the opposite direction. I don't know, I find that odd at least. Oh, it's so pretty. See, this is... Oh, I spy with my little eye a Sijic portal, which I would love to loot. Oh. Looks like I wasn't supposed to go that way anyways. So much prettier here, but still, I don't know. Elsweyr has never taken my breath away like Somerset did. Okay. Is this said town? Oh, okay. This makes sense. Oh, look at all the little decorations they have. Oh, aren't those nice? Okay, let's see if we can talk to someone. What are you doing? You're juggling. Oh my goodness, this is so weird. All right.
I haven't been able to sleep all week. Please, can't you do something?
Of course. I'll have the town guards investigate tonight.
Thank you, Magnate Faina Derek.
And who do we have here? Come, Let us speak.
Huh.
Welcome to the town of Hakoshe. I must say it is not often I see a new face. Have you perhaps come to take part in our festival?
A festival?
The Proving Festival, yes. Through a series of trials, the people of Hakoshe must prove themselves to their ancestors. We do so by completing 3 trials, otherwise known as the 3 proofs.
Huh. Okay, so can you tell me about these 3 proofs?
First, the proof of reference calls on our ancestors to witness our deeds. Second, the proof of strength displays our might and bravery. Lastly, the proof of wisdom tests our knowledge and wit. Through these trials, we show our worth.
And where does juggling fall into this? I'm not quite sure. But anyways, I'd like to join the festival if I may.
Of course. I'm sure you too have ancestors you wish to honor. First, you must speak with Domitia Nasica. You'll find her just by the river. Listen well to her words, for she will guide you through your first trial.
All right, I'll talk to her.
Let me know if you have any other questions. I realize that Hakoshe can be quite the curiosity for travelers such as yourself.
I couldn't help but overhear your conversation earlier. Some sort of trouble?
Nothing to worry about. Domitia just hasn't been sleeping well. She believes there's something prowling around her house at night. I suspect it to be just bad dreams.
But you're going to have the town guard search?
Of course. I'd never dismiss a citizen who seeks my aid. Having the town guards investigate will help ease Domitia's fears. That alone may be enough to stop her nightmares. And if the dreams continue, I'll make sure she's seen by a healer.
All right, so tell me about Hakoshe.
Though Hakoshe is known for its Akaviri ancestry, the truth is that our imperial bloodline runs far richer. Still, we honor our Akaviri ancestors by maintaining some of their customs. The Proving Festival is a shining example of that.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Tell me about yourself.
I hold the title of magnate, though I have no emperor who supports me. Still, my family has led Hakoshe since its founding, and chose to take the title to reflect that role. It has been my honor to lead this town for over 10 years now.
And why has your family always led the town?
Because it was our family who founded it. My ancestors wished to create a place of safety and peace, where Akaviri traditions could continue to be passed down and honored. A goal I still strive to respect to this day.
I can't help but notice your name. Is it Akaviri?
Yes, as is my family's tradition. We tend to keep closer to our Akaviri heritage than most. I even speak a little of the language, though I suspect my accent is quite atrocious.
Okay, and about this Proving Festival?
The Proving Festival has not been celebrated since Hakoshe was first founded. I didn't even know it existed until I found a first-hand account of the festival in my family's records.
Oh, weird.
It's been quite the challenge getting everyone up to speed.
So why did Hakoshe stop celebrating?
I'm not sure. Perhaps the town just wasn't interested in celebrations when Hakoshe was first founded. They were refugees, after all.
This is
You
true.
can read about it yourself if you're so inclined. I happen to have the book with me.
Oh, well, look at that. Okay, so I'm reading through this book, and whoever wrote this book talks about their sister hearing a strange noise outside, and then the magnate saying, hey, we shouldn't have to do this, and it brings bad luck too. I'm pretty sure that that lady's weird noises outside have to do with the festival going on, which is a little bit weird, a little bit creepy, but we're gonna go talk to her and see what's up, I guess. Ooh, a backpack you can search.
Oh, you're that traveler I saw earlier.
Yes.
Do you need something?
The magnate has allowed me to join the festival and said I should speak with you.
Truly? That was certainly nice of her. Your first step is to complete the Proof of Reverence. This trial allows us to call upon our ancestors to watch over us, as we prove ourselves worthy of their name.
And how do I do that?
With this paper lotus, write the names of your honored ancestors on its petals, and place the lotus in the river. This will allow it to float into the afterlife. Think of it like a calling card.
Huh.
A way to get your ancestors to pay attention.
Okay, I'll place the paper lotus in the river.
Return to me when you've completed your task. Oh, and feel free to ask any questions you may have. This is Hakoshe's first proving festival in over a century, after all. I'm sure you're just as curious as everyone else.
How do you feel about holding it after so long?
Excited, of course. Honestly, I'm shocked we gave up the tradition in the first place. No one even remembered the festival existed until the magnate found an old record about it.
If it's not a tradition, why did Hakoshe decide to have the festival now?
Our town doesn't have much wealth or power, but we do take pride in our ancestry. Learning about our Akaviri culture and celebrating it is important to us. And the Proving Festival is the perfect way to do just that.
All right, very well. Tell me about the proof of wisdom.
Before we can prove ourselves to our ancestors, we must first get their attention. The paper lotus acts as a ceremonial letter of sorts. By placing it into the river, we allow it to be carried into the realm of the dead.
Is that based on Akaviri belief?
Yes, it is. The Akaviri believe that all waterways connect the realms of the living and dead. There are many folktales about boats being lost in heavy fog and landing on shores filled with restless spirits.
And do you believe that?
I used to, when I was little. Whenever I would go jump in a puddle, my mother would yell, "Stop that! You'll fall right into the afterlife." Truthfully, though, she just didn't want my dress to get muddy.
Oh, that is true. All right. Bye. All right. All done.
Through this proof, you have shown reverence. Well done. Next is the proof of strength. You'll need to... I'm sorry. I'm just so tired today. There's been a lot of strange noises at night lately, and I haven't slept very well.
Is that what you and the magnate were talking about?
You overheard that? Ah, well, yes. I've started hearing noises at night. Heavy breathing, uneven footsteps that seem to shuffle about. At first I thought I was dreaming it all, but now I am not too sure.
Any idea what it might be?
I don't, though the magnate has promised to send a patrol out tonight. Hopefully they'll find whatever it is. But you've got a proof to complete. Head over to Vectressy for your next task. He's just a little ways west of here, right up the hill.
All right, I'll head over to Vectressy.
Good luck with the proof of strength, and let me know if you need anything.
Still find it really odd that you're hearing noises, and that book talked about someone hearing noises. The book also mentioned, though, that there was no deaths.
What can I do for you, traveler?
I'm here to complete the proof of strength. The magnate gave me permission.
You wish to prove yourself before your ancestors. Very well. To the north lies a cave wherein beautiful sugar daisies grow. Bring me one, and you will have proved your strength.
How does that prove my strength?
Ah, didn't I mention? The cave also happens to be a cinch lion lair. And I doubt the beasts will be particularly fond of your intrusion. Best of luck, traveler.
All right, I'll bring you back the flower.
Make sure to keep your senses about you. Cinch lions aren't beasts to take lightly.
Okay, but tell me more about this proof of strength.
The Akaviri have always placed a great emphasis on martial prowess. The proof of strength shows our ancestors that we remain strong and are prepared to face any danger that may befall us.
Are the Akaviri known to be great warriors?
The greatest.
Oh.
Akaviri warriors are known for both their might and magic. It was only because of their aid that General Riemann was able to pacify all of Tamriel under his rule. Why, it was Akaviri who founded the Dragon Guard.
The Dragon Guard?
Proud warriors who formed the Dragonborn Riemann's personal guard. Unfortunately, they seem to have disbanded after the Akaviri potentate fell.
Huh.
I still think they're around, though, waiting for their moment to return.
Interesting. All right. Oh, what's up with the book? Mysterious Akavir. Oh my goodness, talks about Akavir and how no mer or men live there. Anyways, where is this cave? With these little itty-bitty stench lions that I'm sure are no problem for me. Oh. Icky troll, always look under the bridge for a chest. My goodness. Come on. Where is this? I didn't realize that this cave was so far away. Is this it? Yes. Yes, it is. All right. Okay. Just a couple of cinches. That doesn't look difficult at all. I was waiting for some... Oh, bigger batter cinch. Okay. Hey, stop it! Man! Oh, you're an elite. Alright. Let me get the darn sugar daisy. There we go. Perfect. Now I'll head on back. I wonder what this thing is. I don't know. Alright, buddy. I got your flower.
You have the look of victory about you. Tell me, were you successful?
I found the flower. Here you go.
Most impressive. I'd say you've certainly made your ancestors proud. Good thing, too. Wouldn't want any unhappy spirits mucking about Hakoshe. They'd bring all sorts of misfortune.
Is this another Akaviri belief?
Quite right. It's part of why honoring our ancestors is so important. Happy ancestors gift their descendants with good fortune. Wrathful ancestors, well, they do just the opposite. They curse us with misery, desolation, even death.
Death.
Yes, death. Of course, you'd need to perform a great dishonor for such a punishment. Not that you have to worry about that. You've proven both your reverence and strength. Now, it's time to test your wit.
Okay.
Head to the town square and speak to Valoria.
All right, I'll go speak with Valoria.
Don't dawdle now.
Oh.
The proof of wisdom awaits you back in Hakoshe.
All right, will do. All right, it looks like we are back in Hakoshe. Ooh, I love all the little lanterns they have around. It's so nice. Oh, and look at all those rugs. Very nice. Okay. Hello?
Why, if it isn't our town's mysterious stranger.
That I am.
Magnate Faina Derek told me all about your participation. Have you completed the first 2 proofs?
I have, and was told to speak to you.
Excellent, excellent. Then you are ready for the proof of wisdom. I am most useful when empty. I am most generous when full. What am I?
Oh, I have to solve a riddle?
Of course. What better way to show your wisdom? The riddle describes one of the items on this table. Choose the correct item and bring it to me. Only then will you pass the trial.
Okay.
Best of luck, dear. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask.
Okay. Useful when empty, generous when full. Bowl?
You've returned. Tell me, what item did you bring?
A bowl?
Yes, that is indeed the answer.
Yes.
Oh, I'm just so happy you guessed correctly. I was a little worried my riddle was too obscure. I had hoped Magnate Faina Derek would provide a riddle, but she's had her hands full with the festival. Poor thing.
Poor thing.
She just has a lot riding on her shoulders. We're all seeking to honor our ancestors, but the magnate's ancestors are a bit, harder to live up to.
Huh.
I'm sure it's created a good deal of stress.
I see. Thank you.
May your ancestors be pleased by your actions, traveler.
Can you just tell me a little bit more about this proof of wisdom before I go?
Throughout Akaviri history, the proof of wisdom has been performed in a number of ways. Scholars draft grand essays, writers compose ornate poems, philosophers perform lengthy debates. But for Hakoshe, we went with riddles.
Why riddles?
The people of Hakoshe are simple folk, and our great scholars are few and far between. A modest trial keeps morale up, while still honoring our ancestors.
Huh.
However, we did get a few essay submissions for the magnate to review.
Is the magnate a scholar then?
Of course. Just like the rest of her family.
Huh.
Every Akaviri text we have is safely contained within the magnate's home, and she makes sure to study them. Even teaches the young ones a bit of the language.
Interesting. Interesting.
Enjoying the festival, are we?
Ah, of course,
I'm sure
Asher.
you've heard a great deal about Akaviri culture today, but tell me, did you learn anything about the magnate herself?
Well, her family has led Hackashay since its founding. She's well respected in scholarly. Does that help?
Everything you've learned seems to support the rumor. A descendant of the Potentate would certainly be given such privileges. However, my investigation calls for more concrete proof. A document would be best.
Where would we find such document?
I've made some inquiries of my own. It seems that Magnate Faina Derek has quite a few records in the cellar of her home.
I just heard
We'll
that.
need to break in and search her documents.
Oh my goodness. How do you propose we break in?
We need a key, and I'm positive the captain of the guard carries one. If you would do me the kindness of chatting him up for a bit, I'll do my best to obtain the key.
Okay.
Should all go well, we'll be in and out before anyone notices.
All right, I'll distract the guard.
Very well. Let's get moving then.
Okay. I don't need to learn more about the town. I already know quite a bit. Ooh, that's a nice home. Hello.
Greetings. Say, aren't you the traveler who joined the Proving Festival?
I am the traveler who completed the Proving Festival.
Are you now? Well, that's certainly an impressive feat. Honestly, this whole affair has been nerve-wracking for me. I'm not too keen on dishonoring my ancestors. Who knows what misfortune would befall me?
Were you able to complete the 3 proofs?
To be honest, barely. The first 2 proofs were easy enough. Threw a paper lotus in the river, grabbed a sugar daisy for Vecdrasi. But that last proof, well, it stumped me. Couldn't for the life of me figure out the riddle.
And how did you solve it?
I'll admit it, I had a little help. Magnate Faina Derek gave me a hint. She's a gracious lady, our magnate. Always helping out folks in need.
Oh,
I'm not sure how Hakkoshe would fare without her.
I see. Well, I'd best be off. Did we get everything done? All right, so, whoa. Do I need to break in as well? I thought Asher could just do all the breaking in for me. Really?
Glad you could... Well?
Let's head inside. Okay, okay. Oh, that's just Asher.
Well, that's certainly odd. There must be something here to take down that barrier.
Oh, man. Oh, now we really have some stuff. Min raises his mighty staff and so lights up the east. Somebody waves her graceful wand and so drowns the south. Stomps his boots in anger and so rumbles the north. Color a fell fan and so blows towards the west. East, south, north. Oh.
I'm willing to bet those tablets would fit rather nicely into these sockets on the floor.
Yeah. Okay, so north is light. Oh, maybe I just have to do in the order. Shit. Oh, I did it wrong. North wasn't first. Oh, well. Maybe the order doesn't matter. Maybe I just have to put them in there.
Well, that certainly wasn't right. Care to try again?
Yes. So the order does matter. Let's see. East, south. East, south, northwest. Oh. Oh, it doesn't tell me. Oh, it's not in the order. Okay, so fire is east. Okay, and then wind is west. And then the Earth tablet is the north. So water will be south. Okay, I didn't understand how the puzzle
Looks
was
like
working.
that did it. Let's head in.
History vault.
The magnate left a letter on her desk. Interesting, don't you think?
Ooh, of course that's interesting. I know that our family carries many burdens. One day you will lead the Hakushe and ensure the prosperity of our people, for it is you who carries the blood of the Potentate, a connection which proves both blessing and curse. You must prepare. Our family has never allowed word of our lineage to go beyond Hakushe's walls for good reason. The Morag Tong still haunts the shadows of Tamriel, and they will not take such news lightly. As descendants of the Potentate, we are seen as loose ends to tie up. To ensure our family's safety, we must closely guard the secret. It is the only way.
Seems this letter confirms that the magnate is descended from the potentate. What a pity.
Just what are you two doing here? Get out at once!
Traitor! How dare you claim to be of my blood?
What? What's happening? Please, no!
Oh, fetch it all.
What?
Well, it seems we've confirmed that Faina Derek is a descendant of the potentate. Just in time for her to be whisked away by some vengeful spirit. Just my luck.
Why would a spirit abduct the magnate?
Isn't that part of the Akaviri's beliefs? Disrespect your ancestors and they'll have their revenge. And given the spirit's armor, he was definitely Akaviri. Huh. Makes me wonder what the magnate did to deserve such a fate.
So you believe that the spirit is one of her ancestors?
I'm not sure, but it's as good a guess as any. Given the turn of events, we'd best go after them. Perhaps the local tombs? If I know ghosts, they don't often wander far from their graves.
Given the turn of events? What do you mean by that?
Some Akaviri is so upset with the magnate that he's returned from the dead. And if I'm to see this investigation through to the end, I need to learn why. Let's head to the tombs. It's just east of the town square. Can't miss it.
All right, let's head to the tombs. I guess we're going to head there, but I think we're going to do that next episode. I want to thank you for joining me, and I hope you join me next time so we can find out what the heck is going on. Bye for now.